Hey YouTube, it's your boy Widgie here, coming at with some more Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition. And we have another casting game here, and this one has been submitted by Triple Doink, aka Revnak, aka Breeze. You know who it is, the number one currently on the ladder right now. And he is playing against Tabin, currently in 21st position on the leaderboard. So let's see how this one goes. Tabin here is spawning on the bottom right part of the map, playing as the British in the cyan, and we have Revnak here playing as his one and only Portuguese in the red. So very scary whenever you see Revnak here playing as the Portuguese. It is a very, very scary thing. You know, it's pretty much his main civ, his main squeeze. It's kind of that and Italy, but Portuguese is his main one. So I got sent this by him, and he basically said, you just have to cast it. The classic thing, when someone sends it to me, you've got to cast this. It's got to be decent. So let's see what happens here. I have no idea what's going to happen in this recording. Let's see what goes down. So Tabin here playing as the Brits. Quite a few changes since the update with the Brits. One of the main changes is the addition of the 3 villagers in Age 1 and the removal of the 5 villagers in Age 2. So a very, very big thing for the Brits. It means it makes their Age 1 a lot quicker. So Age 1 to Age 2 is a lot quicker. But then their kind of economy after that isn't as good because you don't have the 5 vil card. However, I think Brits are still pretty decent. And of course, with the ports, there have been a few changes with the ports as well. So one of the main things with them is the actually, to be honest, there's not much. It's kind of just Age 4 changes, really. You know, that I'm not really going to go over in great detail. There's nothing truly mechanical that has changed that much with the Portuguese compared to the Brits. So the ports are still a pretty decent civ because they have access to the Fetorius card, of course. And where is the Fetorius card? Let's have a look. There it is, the 1v1 deck here. Here it is, the Fetorius, where you get the gather trickle of all resources from your town centers. Very, very nice. Okay, so Tabin here opening up with the double house. Very, very standard. And immediately he's able to age up at 2 minutes 30. Fantastic. Really, really quick. And he is going to be aging up with the governor. So he's going to be getting a tower and 200 coin. And he's getting a little bit of aggression here from Duba the pet monkey. Is trying to take out Hugh Burrow here. And is it going to happen? I think it potentially might. Which is not ideal for Tabin. He doesn't want to lose it. In transition, he is going to be chopping all, pretty much every vil is going to be on wood here. Still a few on food to bring the herds in, of course, and to queue up the settler. But pretty much Brits, you can see he's got the eco build here. He's got Virginia Company. Are we going to be seeing that? Normally, you see a TP start if it's Virginia Company, and the reason that is because you really want to get Virginia Company as soon as possible. So building a TP allows you to get that XP. So I don't think we're going to be seeing Virginia Company. We are going to be seeing a classic manor house boom, though. One is going to be going down there, and one is going to be going on the north side as well. Just to help with vision, you can see the vision. It's not a great deal, but it's quite nice. So there's certain ways that people will design their base as the Brits. And normally you'll either see a very tight sort of packed houses trying to act like walls, and you'll see more spread out, more aggressive housing, so you have more vision. And we can see here Revnak getting into the next stage just before Tabin here. And the wagon is going to be putting that TC straight into the middle of the map. Very aggressive. And Tabin immediately going to be dropping a barracks down. He's going to be saying, no, no, no. I'm putting a barracks down right here. And we can see now Revnak is going for 700 coins. So he's going for a good old fast fortress. That is exactly what we're seeing. Very, very potent. Very, very quick with the Portuguese. Look how quick that is coming in. He's going to be clicking sub 5 minutes. He's going to be clicking into Age 3. Now Tabin with the governor has managed to drop the tower also next to the TC. And immediately he's probably going to be training, some pikes. Pikes are very, very good against buildings. Great siege. So he's going immediately for a batch of pikes. You can also see a market going down now. Going to be getting those eco upgrades in now for him as well, whilst doing a bit of the mana boom. He's not focusing too much on houses right now. He wants to get that batch of pikemen in. But I think he's slowly just going to be building the manor houses. And now we can see Tabern is going to be sieging this down as quickly as he can. Can Revnak get something out here? What is he going for? He's going for the Exile Prince, a fast age up, so he's not going to have an immediate pop of military. And also, he hasn't got 700 wood either. He's actually not going for 700 wood, so he hasn't built any military buildings. He's got nothing right now, so this potentially could be a free TC here for Tabern. And we can see also further military on the way, 6 longbowmen and more being trained up for Tabern here as well. Is he going to be able to get this down? I think he's going to, unless Minutemen is popped. Looks like Hugh Borough is going to also be going down here. And now we do see the third TC being built now for Revnak. And yes, he is going to be calling the levy. It's coming out. There it is. Can the longbowmen that have perfectly just been popped, they need to really focus the militiamen here. Is this TC going to go down? I don't know. It's really uncertain to say. We do see further pop from the home city of longbowmen, and they're going to be focusing the militiamen here. Going to be able to get a nice clear up. And the pikes are here to stay, ladies and gents. They're going to be continuing to siege down the TC here. So, yeah, Tabern is not taking any prisoners. Cassadors immediately popped on top. Can the longbowmen try and clear them up? Is this TC going to go down? Who knows? There's 2 pikemen. There's more coming out, though. I think it is going to be able to go down. That's actually quite big there for Tabern, being able to get this down. Very, very nice. I'm assuming that he's going to immediately retreat the minute this TC does go down. He doesn't want to lose too many more units. And there it is. It goes down. Is he going to actually progress? He is going to progress. He's going to try and take the third TC that was built. He's going to try and take it down now. However, Revnak does have another unit shipment. He's going to pop another bunch of militiamen on top here. So he really doesn't want to lose this. More pike coming in now. And 8 halberdiers are going to be on the way. Very, very scary. And the longbowmen here aren't really looking. He's going to just be bashing his way through with the butts of the rifles here. The militiamen are going to be able just to melee down these longbowmen. And that's really unfortunate to see. And I don't know if Tabern actually spotted that at all. But yeah, that is really unfortunate. Now we're going to be seeing some halberdier and pike action here. Get your spears out, ladies and gents, and your halberdiers. This is not good for pikemen at all. They've only got a hand attack of 8, whereas veteran halberdiers have 28. So they can just absolutely clear this up. And it looks like now it is in Revnak's favor. And what do we see? We see 3 organ guns coming in. But the crazy thing is we don't see any military buildings whatsoever for Revnak here. He has not got any military buildings. He's just solely relying on the home city shipments here to keep him afloat. And it's doing a pretty good job right now. Tabern is still in age 2. And some longbowmen here are going to try and clear up the halberdiers as best they can. 6 musketeers now on the way for Tabern. And he's got some more. This is really gonna hit home now for Tabern, unfortunately. 3 organ guns coming up the way here. And these longbowmen need to get the hell out of the way of the organ guns the minute they pop out. And the longbowmen are going to try and pick it off. Revnak actually going straight up to the base here with these organs. He does not care at all. Stables is going down, though. He is going to start to train some hussars here. 31 villagers for Tabern. 23 only for Revnak. And losing that TC. Oh, my God. Actually, hang on a second. That was brutal. Wow. Age 2 units. Age 2 infantry against age 3 organ guns. Folks, don't do it. Don't mess around. These organ guns are absolutely lethal. And the only thing that you're going to be able to deal with that in age 2 is getting hussars. And what do we see? We do see the famous walling here. The famous Revnak walls are going down. There it is. It's whether you love or hate it. There it is, folks. Immediately going to be getting built here. And Tabern has really got to have a little rethink about what he needs to do here, because yes, he did take a TC down, which is great. It's great that you took a Portuguese sort of TC down, but there's 2 up there still, and he is in an age ahead, definitely. And now it gives Revnak some time to stabilize his economy. He can start to get some villagers in. He's getting hunting dogs in now. And soon he's actually going to be able to get his first military building. When it's going to be, I don't know. But I'm sure it's going to be going down very shortly. And now Tabin here getting another batch of hussars out. And going for some settlers, actually. So 4 settlers. He's got 38 villagers. Very, very good economy. And the hussars here are going to struggle a little bit against the dragoons. So maybe going Musk Huss is the ideal scenario. However, Portuguese love to play Skirmgoon. Very powerful Skirmgoon composition. Civ. And if you go Musk Huss, that's really tricky. Really, really tricky. You're basically getting countered on both sides. So, yeah. It's going to be very interesting to see how Tabin can deal with this. I think he's... Oh, no. The Revnak walls are encroaching further. You can see one going down here. I don't know if another one is going to go here or another one go here, but he absolutely loves it. And that is exactly what we're seeing now. So Tabin really, really has to try and think about what he can do here. And honestly, I'm not too sure what he can do being an age 3 right now. He needs Coves, and those musketeers are going to get absolutely swept away there by the organ guns. He needs to stay clear, steer clear of them 100%. But he has got a decent mass of hussars, 13 hussars. And, you know, Revnak has only got 5 dragoons, I think, out. And I think he is going to be creating more dragoons. Yes, he's finally got his stables down, which is great. Still no other military building, though. But I don't know whether Tabin is going to make the decision to push in here. But look, Revnak working the wall system. He knows how it's done. And the thing is, Tabin can't do anything here. He has to siege this first before he can get anywhere near. And that allows the organ guns to take off, you know, to do various volleys of those deadly shots there. And it will absolutely wipe out his musketeers. So he has to be very, very careful. 1,000 coin now coming in for Revnak. And Tabin continuing in age 2. He's doing it. He's going for cav hit points. 15% HP on his hussars. And he's got 17 of them. Is he going to... Revnak here actually working the walls. The wall play here is amazing. It's very, very triggering because you think that you can go through here, but you can't. It's a big mind game. And it's clear to see that Tabin, if I was Tabin, I'd be losing it right now. I would be pulling my hair out and wanting to GG right here. But you got to persevere. You got to try and think about how to beat the walls. He is unfortunately going to be losing his barracks here. I don't think there's anything he can do about that. There it goes. It's going down. Revnak, 40 villagers now. 46 for Tabin. So, you know, Revnak with the double TC able to, you know, catch up with the Vil count here. And he's going to start progressing and pushing into the base. His organ guns potentially a little bit out of position. Who knows? Revnak. Revnak definitely knows what he needs to do. Sorry guys, I was on Ice Cream Man there. You probably heard the tune. But yeah, so Tabin continuing in age 2, as I mentioned, guys. So the score is relatively even on villagers as well. But we must remember that, you know, Revnak here, he's just dropped 1,000 coin that he can pick up. Hussars trying to get round here to do some kind of raid, but they're not going to see it. And this is going to be absolutely devastating. The Revnak wall, again, the pathing, there's nothing the Hussars can do. They've got to stay here, and he's going to lose all of those. It's absolutely brutal. Once again, all I can say is the importance of walling. Yes, it is toxic. Yes, loads of people hate it, but it really does make a difference if you know how to wall effectively, when and where, and how to do the whole sort of gate trick, as you can see here. This map is perfect for it because you have those choke points on the river here. It makes the gating really, really easy, and that is the GG from Tabin. That is absolutely brutal. I mean, to be honest, I would be absolutely furious with this wall play, but you either love it or hate it, and I'm sure you guys are going to definitely express your opinions in the chat below. So let me know what you think of this interesting game here. the wall action in particular. What do you think about it? Are you for walls? Are you against walls? And if you are you maybe for conventional walling? You know, the standard kind of walling, you know, where you maybe have to defend yourself. Or are you in favor of any kind of walling like this, you know, where you have a situation here, as you can see, where you have walling like this, where, you know, if executed correctly, it can absolutely screw you over. And you can see here, trapping the Hussars here, Tabern's Hussars, absolutely brutal. The Veals were here, they just built the wall, bam, and the pathing will not let you go back here, and you just basically lost all of your cav. Absolutely crazy. And all I can say is I just feel for Tabern here. And of course, GG's to Revnak taking the game. But of course, I want you to know that I do not like walls. I want you to know right now, Widgie is not for walls. Widgie, not for walls. But I understand why people do it, of course. And with that, let me know what you think in the comments below, guys. I will catch you in the next video or the next stream. Peace out. Bye.